Okay, so let's try this again, and I am not sure if it's going to work, guys. Trying to read how to live stream in 10 seconds or less is a little bit more of a learning curve than what I'm used to. So, really, basically, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, but I'm going to figure it out. So this may not go so well today. We may have to plan this for a different day. I'm reading about encoders and all of these other things that I'm not really sure is going to work. So I'm going to hang out here for a little bit and see if I can continue to figure this out. Oh, Sherry. Okay. And there was some other people here too then, huh? I'm sorry. Oh my God. Well, the thing is what I should have done is I should have read about this in detail before I started it, but I didn't. And instead, I just knew that there was a go live now button and I clicked it. But apparently there's a little bit more to it than that. So I'm glad you're here. So remind me, where are you from? Yeah, I think so too. And I'm not sure why. I don't know why. I don't know if it's something on you. It's my bandwidth, my stream width, or whatever that's called, how fast it'll go, my broadband. Um, I don't know. I may have to call my ISP provider. It's almost like there's like a 2-second delay. It's kind of driving me crazy. Oh, okay, cool. Michigan, cool. So you know what cold weather is like. I don't know. I've been to Michigan one time when I used to travel, but I'm not exactly sure where. It was on a lake somewhere because I remember it was totally sunny and it was snowing and it was actually a patient. And I couldn't figure out how it's going and there's like no overcast anything. And that's when I learned about what lake effect snow was. Sherry, you look so familiar. How am I feeling today? Honestly, I'm not feeling that hot. I attempted to put on makeup and then just quit. My hair's all up and I'm just, you know what? I felt really good yesterday and I think I just did too much and I'm just so worn out today. I am, I'm not in a lot of pain right now, which is a good thing. A little bit, but nothing like it was before. It feels weird to like look up at the camera. My daughter's cooking pizza and it's making me hungry. And I think I'm getting a little cold. But my daughter goes to daycare, so that's like a petri dish in itself. Yeah, they were able to help my pain. I was really scared to go to them because from what I've understood from pain management physicians, they like to undo everything that's working and start from scratch and do their own thing. But what I've understood is that, or how they explained it to me was that They don't do that with terminally ill patients. With cancer patients, they do it completely different. And they did change a couple things. She brought up a few more options of some blocks and some other types of medicine that I'm gonna see her in 2 weeks. So oh, sorry. Church, come here, church kitty. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, sorry. Church kitty. Okay. Sorry about that. Layla, stop. Oh my gosh. I have a cat named Church, and I have a cat named Molly, and I have a dog named Layla, and they all decided to get into it for a minute. You've been sick with it too? Yeah, it's crud for sure. Oh, I guess it would help if I did tell you what they did to help me. um, it's pills right now. Okay, so what the oncologist had me on was, do you want the name of the medicine? I'll just give you the names of the medicine. The oncologist had me on some morphine that I took twice a day. And then for breakthrough pain, they had me on PRN, which is all it means is as necessary. There's a fly. And that was Percocet. So the stuff I would take in the morning, it would last for 12 hours. And it was enough to take care of pain, but it wasn't enough to make me crazy loopy. But then I would take the Percocet. If it wasn't working, I could take the Percocet every 4 hours. And that would just make me loopy. I couldn't do that if I was driving. I couldn't do any of it. So what they did is that they changed that medicine. There's a cat. They changed that medicine, and it's a new one. I haven't started that one yet. It's a new one called Nucynta. I think it's Nucynta. I'm not sure, but I haven't started that one yet. It's an extended release. What she did is that she changed the dose of the Percocet actually and made it a lot better. And so I mixed that with some anti-inflammatories now. But the biggest thing is kind of embarrassing. So they have these things that are suppositories, okay? And it's a Valium suppository. It doesn't affect me systemically. Hang on. And I took care of some. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, long acting and short acting. My pain right now, because of where this tumor is, it's if you've watched my videos, it's between my tailbone and my rectum. There's a little tiny space, like this is my rectum and this is my tailbone. It's a little tiny space in between there. And the tumor is bigger than the space right now. And because it's in the anterior or the front part of my pelvis, even though it's the tumor's in the back, but it's actually the front part of my pelvis, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of nerve bundles there. And so sometimes my pain is in my lower back. Sometimes it's just plain in my butt. Sometimes it's in my stomach. But the one thing that they help me the most is what I was explaining earlier is a Valium suppository. It doesn't affect me systemically, so it doesn't like knock me out and put me to sleep. But I think that whatever irritation that I'm getting from the radiation in my rectum is what is hurting the worst. And that's what's the most intense pain. But once I used one of those Valium things, it like went away. And so now I have a little bit of pain from feeling the tumor inside my abdomen, but the true part of the pain that I was having problems with sitting and all of that has been taken care of. So, I mean, it's actually really great. I'm sorry your sister had cancer. Oh, how I found it. Well, let's see. Around August, July. Okay, so let's go to 2016. in March of 2016, I got thrown off a horse and I broke a couple ribs. And that took a long time to recover from. Um, and then a couple months later, probably July, late June, early July, um, I started feeling really bad. Like, I was tired a lot, but I just, at the time we lived on a different ranch, and I had 40 alpacas. And so I was always busy taking care of the baby or taking care of animals or something like that. And, and I was just running around a lot. So thought that I was just tired, had a little bit of belly pain. And I thought, well, it was just from stuff that I ate. It was just intermittent here and there. In August, I had the flu and went to the emergency room because it was a different kind of flu than I'd ever had. And he said, yeah, I had the flu. Everything checked out fine. And the only thing that was just off a little bit was my lactase. Yes. So a lactase would be increased anytime in a lab value. You would see an increase in lactase anytime that there's like abdominal trauma or something like that, or if there's something going on in your abdomen. Well, the only lab that was off was my lactase, and it was increased. So he told me to get checked out. Told my regular doctor was fine. My hip started bothering me at the end of 2016. Went to see the doctor about it. They were going to do hip surgery because I had a torn labrum. And on the test for my torn labrum, it was called an MRI. The radiologist actually called my nurse practitioner and said that my ovaries were just alarmingly large and that I should get it checked out. Well, she said that would be fine. We'll check it out. But she wanted to do one thing at a time. She wanted me to have this surgery. All my other labs checked out fine. So I went and I had the hip surgery, January 23rd of 2017. And in healing from the hip surgery, I started throwing up a lot. I mean, a lot. And every time I would eat, my stomach would bloat up and I would throw up. And thinking back on it as a nurse, it was textbook bowel obstruction. But at the time, I just thought that I could not get rid of this illness. I mean, I was bleaching my house. I was, a germaphobe, everything. And come to find out, one night I was really, really sick, had a fever. I had thrown up nothing but bile all day long. And I called my girlfriend from the bathtub and I just said, I'm really, really sick. And her mom is an EMT and she called her mom and her mom came over and took me to the emergency room. And it's the first time I've ever seen an emergency room doctor walk in the room to tell you what's wrong, shut the door, turn the lights down, and pull up a chair next to the bed. And his name was Patrick. And he sat there and he looked at me for a minute and he goes, well, Cindy, he says, the good news is that you have a bowel obstruction. He said, the bad news is that your ovaries are likely neoplastic. And I knew exactly what that meant. I have cancer. But at first they thought it was cancer of my ovaries that had maybe just metastasized and may or may not have been related to the bowel obstruction. So what happened was the next thing that I remember is I woke up the next day. Apparently, I was transferred to Rapid City Regional Hospital and went through the emergency room and got admitted and all of that, and don't remember any of it. But I remember waking up and the surgeon was asking me if I wanted to have surgery right then or if it could wait till morning, because this was pretty late in the evening. And I asked what the benefit would be of waiting, because I was on a bunch of meds at that time, so I don't really remember a whole lot. But they had just shoved all kinds of meds through my IV. And I remember her telling me that they would do the surgery right then and there, but she would prefer to do it in the morning because she wanted her OR, it was going to be a long surgery. She wanted her OR staff to be awake, basically, and well rested. And I said, oh yeah, that's what I want too. So that next morning, after I went to the emergency room, I was in surgery for 7 hours, I think. And after surgery, I remember waking up, and Dr. Fredrickson was the doctor who did the hysterectomy. And she came in and sat down and said, well, you have stage 4 adenocarcinoma of the small bowel that has metastasized to your omentum. You have hundreds, it was her word, of little tumors in your omentum. And it also had metastasized to both your ovaries and your uterus. So we took all of that out. And also your lymph nodes were positive, 13 out of 17 of them. And I remember falling back into a deep sleep and woke up a day or two later. Yeah, I would much rather my OR team be well rested before they start cutting on me. And it was sometime at night. I know that it was dark when I called my girlfriend to come get me, so it had to be really late. Hey, Lori, how are you? I've been talking most of the time to Sherry, so I'm assuming that the little people up in the left-hand corner, it says 5, that there's 5 people here. And the only 2 people that I've seen type anything is Lori and Sherry. Give me 5 seconds. Hang on. I'm back. I'm sorry, you guys. I am so starving hungry, and my daughter made pizza. And if I didn't run in there and get a piece, it was going to be gone. So I had to get some. Maybe people are lurking, are new to the world of YouTube chatting. Oh my God, that would make me and everybody else. Well, hello, Layla. Yeah. No tongue. Yes, I ate a piece of pizza. You cannot have any. No. That's enough. Hey, Cal, do you want to come and get Layla for me? So I just called my oldest daughter. 1, to get her in here so you can meet her. And 2, to come and get Layla. Can you come in and get Layla for me? I'm sorry it's chaos here. I don't know lurking, if that just means watching without telling me that you're watching, which is fine with me. Sorry, my hair's a mess. Or new to the world of YouTube chatting. Yeah, I'm new too. Like I was saying at the beginning of this, I'm late and it took me a long time because it just didn't work the first time. So I'm not really sure what happened the first time. And then trying to read it was like one hell of a learning curve. So, Cal, can you come in and get Layla, please? Okay, she's going to come in and get my dog so I can actually eat this pizza because I am starving madness. So, how are you two? Lori, where are you from? I forget where you guys are from. I'm so sorry. You won't be on the camera here. Just come in and get her because I want to eat. And as soon as I whip this piece of pizza out, she's going to attack me like she did last time. And I'm starving. So I have it like hidden back here. Pennsylvania. Okay. From Pennsylvania. Cool. Is it cold there too? It's really nice out here today. Sorry. Here she is. All right, Layla. Do you see what I mean? I guess Layla's going to eat my pizza with me. I give you guys some, but it's kind of hard to do. I really don't know what to make this live chat about. I honestly didn't know it was actually going to work this time. So I was just going to get on and meet you guys and see how it all worked and see if you guys had any questions for me. Talk about the weather, watch me eat pizza, fight with my dog, get my cats, call my daughter. The weather is cold and rainy. Yuck. That is the perfect weather to like snuggle up in a really warm blanket and just watch a movie, isn't it? Layla, go away. Go away. I crochet a lot, and so I make blankets, like warm winter blankets. And I was saying earlier that I love alpaca stuff. I used to own about 40 alpacas, and so I have a lot of alpaca stuff. I have yarn. I have alpaca blankets. I gave my mom a lot of alpaca yarn, and she made this beautiful blanket for me that is the warmest thing I think I've ever been in. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I've been through a lot, since I think I've been through more since I was diagnosed than before, even though it took a while to get me diagnosed. I've been through more, but the thing is that it was almost a relief when I was diagnosed, if that makes any sense at all, because I was really starting to think that I was insanely crazy. I knew that I had stomach pain. I knew that I was throwing up for a reason. I knew something was wrong, but everybody kept telling me, oh, your labs look good. You look healthy. You're young. You're fine. And I wasn't fine. You like alpaca stuff too? Ah, well, Cherie, if you would like to, I don't want you to put it up on here publicly, but if you can somehow get me your mailing address, I have a surprise for you. You were the first one on here that I chatted with, so you get a prize. How's that? It'll be an alpaca something. You'll like it. You can email it to me if you want to. Speaking of which, I got a couple questions for you guys. Is that okay? While you answer, I'm going to take a bite. Sherry, I do know who you are now. You moderate. Okay. You do. And I didn't know when you first told me that you did that for a couple channels. I had no idea what that meant. Don't be speechless. It's not a huge blanket, but it is an alpaca something. So maybe I'll just do that from now on. The first person that I talk to or the first person that I chat with will get a prize. But right now, you just sparked me to do that because you love alpaca stuff. I have alpaca stuff, and you were my first gal. Hi, Mama. My mom's on here. Yay. Ask away. Okay. So, when you guys, what was I going to ask you? Oh, chemo brain. You know what? I can't remember exactly the question that was just in my head, but I'm sure that I will come up with some because I've wanted to ask you how things work from your side. Like when you see my channels, can you actually, not the live stream, but just my regular videos, you can see how many people have viewed it, right? Are you able to see how many people have viewed it, how long they viewed it for, or how many subscribers? I tried to turn all that stuff on so that it was, so that you had total visibility. But sorry, my mom just made a joke. She just said it took her some time to figure this out because she's old, and that's just not true. But anyway, can you see all of that information on my channel? I tried to turn all of those things on so that everybody could see how many subscribers they were, who was watching what, and I don't know what you can see. Hang on. Oh, good. I hid my other piece of pizza from her. you can see how many subscribers I have and how many people have viewed my videos. Okay. Okay. So as people that watch the videos, is that information interesting to you guys? I mean, does it really matter? It would be to me, but I'm not sure if it's interesting. What does it do for the people who watch it? I mean, if you didn't know how many subscribers were on there, or you didn't know who was watching the videos, and it was just the video with no information, would that make a big difference? Hi, April. Oh, we're almost at 100. Yay! I'm so happy. You know what? I would have been happy with 10. I'm happy with 100. I'll be ecstatic at 1,000. Did I ever tell you guys why? Good. Good, good, good. There's like a delay here, isn't there? Sherry says, hi, Sen's mom. My mom is Sheila. Okay. Well, I like I like all the information on other people's vids too, but I'm not really sure if it would. Oh, go away. My dog's back. If it would influence whether or not I watched their channel. I think if I liked them, I would watch it, and if I didn't, I wouldn't. Like, for example, no, Layla. One of the guys that I watch is a makeup guy, and his name's Manny Mua. Have you guys ever seen him? Oh, I gotta catch up here. Hang on. Oh, you can do it on your phone, but not your computer? I don't know how to do it from your side, Mom. All I did when I was on one other person's live stream, I just clicked on their channel and clicked on live, and that was it. Oh, okay. Well, the pain management is going how it's going. The pain management is going well. Sorry, I have food in my mouth. I'm all done, Layla. I had told April, I was talking about it earlier, where they changed some of my medicine. They gave me a different oral medicine, but I haven't tried that yet. They also gave me, this is going to be maybe kind of embarrassing, kind of gross, but they gave me a suppository called a Valium suppository because of where my tumor is. It's between my tailbone here and my rectum here. The tumor is right in between there, and it's too big, and so it presses on a lot of nerves, but it really, really hurts in the rectum area. And the Valium suppository actually it takes that pain away in that area and doesn't affect me systemically like Percocet does. And so it makes me a little bit more chipper, especially when I can sit. Oh, Sherry, you're saying you've heard about Manny. Well, I don't want to promote him at all, or too much. It doesn't bother me to talk about him. I've actually emailed him a couple times and told him he needed to um, give me some makeup tips and make this old cancer lady look good makeup wise. But he was probably the first person that I'd ever really seen on YouTube when I figured out that YouTube had channels for people. Like, people could make videos like this and put them on playlists and things like that. So I can't even remember where we were going with that now, because I'm like I'm reading and talking at the same time. But that's kind of when I started getting into it. And then I came across Pee Wee Tom, and that's when I made the decision. I thought, I need to do this. Oh my gosh, April. I bet you do understand. UK music charts. Woo woo. How you doing? I'm doing great. UK was one of my very first he was my very first person, my very first subscriber, I believe. And I just love his channel, by the way. Love it. The other night, UK, just so you know, I fell asleep listening to the #1 80s hits of the UK. Oh my God. I had no idea that Bruce Willis had a #1 song. I didn't even know he sang. April, I don't know. That sounds pretty intense. I don't know if you want me to mention. Oh, other people can see what you type. So, okay. I'm always really, I get nervous about confidentiality and stuff like that. So, but the nerve entrapment, it's nerve pressure. It's probably the same type of intensity. I don't know. Sometimes mine is my bones hurt from the chemo, my muscles hurt from the chemo, my whole body hurts from the chemo. There have been times where I have just laid there and cried, and sometimes it's just localized in one particular spot. And it's definitely annoying. Lori, you say he was awesome. Are you talking about Manny? You know what I wish we could do? I wish we could all I've got two screens. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I've got another screen over here. And I wish I could have little screens on this so that I could see you guys and hear you talk to me, and then talk to you guys over here. It's hard to read, especially when there's like a 3 or 4 second lag time, isn't it? Sherry, you remember Bruce Willis's song in the 80s? I didn't even know he sang. And then I saw that come up, and I was falling asleep to that music on my iPad. And I actually woke up and I thought, that's Bruce Willis. April, you're absolutely right. You can see why people want to jump off a bridge sometimes with pain. No, it's not. That's not even a joke. People who know me really well know that that's pretty much one of my favorite quotes is, I'm going to slit my wrist and go find a really tall bridge. Because sometimes it's unbearable. My luck, though, I would jump off the bridge and, I wouldn't die. I would just break both legs or something and be more miserable. So that's out. Oh, to UK is what you're talking about. Good. You guys all need to sub to UK because he's got a really cool channel. And he's just loving it right now. Oh man, this group is great. Yeah. Well, you have some good music, dude. But you know what? I didn't realize how similar the US and the UK is in music, but there are some major differences too. Y'all have some punk music. You guys were in a punk phase for a while, weren't you? I'm not a big punk person. I do remember my sister, though. Mom, you remember this? I remember my sister dyeing her hair with Kool-Aid. Okay, my dog went to sleep. I'm going to run over and get one more piece of pizza, okay, since she ate half of it. I'll be right back. I'm back, and she woke up, damn it. Darn it. Sorry. 80s songs. Oh, I love the 80s. Well, I grew up in the 80s. And I like all music, but I'm very much an 80s hairband music person. No, Layla. Yeah. Oh, they do. The 80s was great to grow up in, but go on, Layla. All right. So you guys want to meet Layla? Hang on. Come on, Layla. Come on. Hello, Layla. Come here. Say hello. She won't look at you. Look over here. Look over here. Hi, Layla. She's only 4 months old, you guys. No tongue. Please, no tongue. She's a good girl. She's a pretty baby. Yes, you are. Okay. Ah, Rat Poison Bon Jovi? Yeah. Oh, cake? No, it was pizza. Sorry. It's just Alfredo pizza because Alfredo is like a food group, you know? Yeah, and she is still weird with her hair, Mom, but my sister has got dreadlocks, but she looks amazing with them. You know, if I put dreadlocks in my hair, it just doesn't match the rest of me, and so it would be really weird for me to have them. But with Kirsten's my sister's name, she would just she just looks like she deserves them. Oh, by the way, Mom, please tell Jenny I said happy birthday because yesterday I posted a video and you'll see that I forgot to tell her happy birthday. I'll call her. Well, good for you. You like Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi's very good. Yeah, she is huge, isn't she? Well, Great Danes are. I had 2 other Great Danes. I don't know if I can put pictures in here. Like if I went to the other thing on my here, eat that. If I went to my files on my computer to look for a picture, I wonder how that works. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, can you guys see that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Did you guys see that? Oh, good. Thanks, Ma. Yes, I'm eating. When I'm in pain, I do not eat. But when I'm not, I love food. I hope you were talking about me and not my dog. Yep, you're right. Dreads can only be on certain people. Well, hey, listen, guys. It's been about 40 minutes since I've been on here. Hey, listen. So, do you think I should do this on a regular basis? I mean, I know there's only a couple people on here, but I really like it now that I know how. And if your answer is yes, then I have one more follow-up question. Oh, and I do remember a couple other questions. So if your answer is yes, should I have an actual topic that we do? Like I was thinking, go away, Layla, that's my pizza. I was thinking like if I picked a really short topic that was clinically based about cancer, or even maybe give people resources about it or something, that that could be the topic of conversation. Do you think that's a good idea, like every week, or is that too much? Is it too little? What do you think? Take care to you too, hon. Thank you. Super chats eventually to earn money through YouTube. I don't even know what a super chat is. I do know what monetized is, and I can't be monetized until I have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. I think I have 4,000 watch hours. I really don't know. I'll have to go look at the analytics, but obviously I've got 900 more subscribers to go, so it's a goal. So I'm not making any money. It wasn't the goal to make money off this channel. Yeah. So I'll get there and I'll figure it all out. Right now, money is just, everybody needs money. We all have issues, right? We all have financial problems at some point in our lives. Mine just happens to be right now, and it's a big one. It costs me $50 a day just to get treatment. That's how much it costs in fuel to get back and forth to Rapid City, let alone 5 hours a day and $50. So it costs me $10 an hour to go get radiation every day, 5 days a week. Oh, absolutely, Sherry. You're right. You're absolutely right. It's really hard when I'm talking and you guys are typing because you're absolutely right. So do you think I should do this every week? Oh, you did answer that already. Okay. Okay, I think I'm going to do it every week. Definitely email me your address, Sherry. Share Bear, hey baby. Like the NHS, the National Hockey Society. Hey Robin, nice to see you too. Sorry about that, guys. Hold on a sec. Layla, beat it. Yeah. Out. Shush. Layla, zip it. Sorry, guys. I had no idea what she's barking. 1 minute. No, out. Sorry, guys. It's my life. Okay. See you later, Sherry. Definitely go spend time with her. My oldest daughter, is here too. Kelly, do you want to say hi to everybody or not? National Health Service. I'm sorry I said National Hockey Association. I love sports. I love hockey too. National Health Service. Yeah. Yeah, it would be nice if we had that. I think that this country is going to end up on a government-centered healthcare system, but it's going to be painful to get there, and it's going to take a while. Oh my goodness. Okay, UK. I just love you to death. You're the first person to razz me about how I talk. In a nutshell. Yep. That was crazy. I think that was like the second video I did, and I was so nervous, and I talk a lot anyway, and I wanted to wrap all this information up in this little tiny package. Will's live too? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm definitely gonna go hop on there for a minute then. You know what? Actually, my oldest daughter is here visiting, and I'm not going to go hop on Will's live stream because I really do want to spend time with her. I promised her I wouldn't be more than an hour, and it's been 45 minutes. So I love to see you, Cher. How you doing? There's a fly in here somewhere. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm going to wrap this up. But what I want to do is, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do these every week. Send me a quick email or a quick text or something, or put it on here and let me know. You know, I can't make everybody happy, so I don't know what is a good day, what's not a good day, what's a good time, what's not a good time. But I'll try to make it workable. Maybe I'll just do different times. Oh my goodness. But I'm going to do this every week. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a topic every week that we talk about, or basically that I talk about for a few minutes, and that it's something that we can each discuss, something, you know, other than just me. Maybe my type of cancer, maybe cancer resources for somebody. Maybe, you know, I read constantly and I'm constantly doing research on cancer. So maybe it will be something like that. Almost 6. Oh my gosh. That's almost 4 here. But I'm going to get going for now. And there's also a thing on here where I can schedule it. I can think I can create a title and I can tell you what it's about, and then it's to schedule it at a future time. So you'll already know the topic and it'll be scheduled for that next time. And that's right, Ramen. Yes. So it'll play back too. So I don't know if it'll be on the same day each week. I know once a week. Ow. Oh, sorry. Once a week is probably all that I can do right now. Maybe twice, unless it was after 10 o'clock at night. My husband works nights, and he goes to work at 10. So, you know, maybe after then, but I'm not going to stress myself out about live streams on YouTube, just so you know. So more than likely it'll be just once a week, but I'll pick a topic and we'll talk about it. And then I love this. I love you guys coming up here and I get to chat with you. And the fact that it gets saved and it gets to play back, because then I can watch it and make it better for the next time, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the great TV personality. Exactly. Exactly. These are supposed to these are meant to be fun. But right now I'm going to go, and my daughter is not going to come out here and say hello, my oldest daughter, Kelly, but I'll get her on here at some point. But I am so glad you guys came. It was great to see you, great to talk to you. And I will talk to all of you guys at some point. I have no idea how to shut this thing off. Oh, end stream. So, I'll make another video here. I'll continue to make them every day, but we'll make another live stream for this next week, okay? Talk to you later.